Hey, welcome to another GravityFed screencast. Today we're going to go over how to create and manage a campaign through our campaign marketplace. This is a screencast for brands, so please log into your brand account and navigate to campaigns found in the left-hand navigation. Once you click on the campaigns tab, you'll be taken to the campaign list. This will display any campaigns that you've created in the past or that you're currently running. To get started, you'll want to click on the Create Campaign button in the top right. If you're on the green circle plan, you will need to purchase a campaign credit for $99. If you are on the blue square plan, there is no $99 fee, so you can click the Create Campaign button and get started right away. If you need to purchase a credit, all transactions happen through PayPal, so nice and secure and easy to manage. For the purposes of this demo, I've already created a campaign, so I'm going to go in and edit this campaign. The process is exactly the same. So I'm going to show you what that looks like now. When you click the Create Campaign button, you're going to be taken to a stepper. This is the stepper that you'll see. To get started, you'll want to select your campaign type. We do offer 4 different types of campaigns: awareness, expedition, media production, and product reviews. So depending on what you're looking for in terms of the campaign and how you want to structure your partnerships with influencers, will sort of dictate which campaign you choose. For this particular campaign, I have chosen to push out a backpack that I want influencers to review. So I'm going to select product review. More information on what each campaign type is can be found in our Getting Started guide. The next is the influencers apply until. So this is the date that influencers have that the campaign will remain open for them to apply. So we limit this to 30 days. You can choose any time span from tomorrow to 30 days out. And essentially, this is just, again, how long influencers have to apply to the campaign. You'll have lifetime access to the campaign and all of its data, so don't get those two confused. Next is categories. Choose any categories that are applicable to your campaign. Since I'm doing a backpack, I've chosen adventure travel, backpacking, and camping. You can select or deselect any that apply. Once complete, you'll see if you are on the blue square plan, you will have a private campaign option. This is not available to green circles. This is a paid feature. It essentially allows you to create a campaign, keep it private, and only send it to groups of influencers that you've built through our rostering functionality. Rostering is also a paid feature through our Blue Square plan. I'll be covering both of those in a separate screencast. For the purposes of this demo, though, I'm not going to mark this as private. I'm going to create a public campaign. Once everything is set here, we're going to move on to the campaign description. Here you'll enter in a title for your campaign, enter the product name, link to the product on your website if you have one. This is just a way for influencers to go visit your site, visit the product, get additional information, any additional photos you have there, or any other key features that might be listed there that you don't include below in the product description. Here, the product description, you're going to enter in a brief description about the product, maybe the key features, whatever you think is most relevant. Then you're going to upload images. You can add up to 5 images for the product. Once everything looks good, you're going to go on to the influencer tasks section. Here, you're going to define the types of influencers that you'd like to work with, any kind of influencer requirements. So I have listed several requirements here. Influencer tasks, what exactly you want the influencers to perform as part of the campaign. And then influencer compensation, how you plan to compensate the influencers for completing the tasks that you've listed. We do offer several types of influencer compensation options: product, payment, affiliate commissions, reward points, or other. You can select any number of those options, and then you'll have a field that you'll need to fill in a brief description of that compensation method. So I've selected product, a free backpack for review, and payment, $50 paid after the completion of the campaign. And I have a typo in here, so I'll fix that. Influencer tasks, and then from there, you're going to go on to preview the campaign. Here, you're going to see exactly what the campaign looks like. For the influencers, everything looks great, so I'm going to hit Publish Changes. And my campaign is now live on the campaign marketplace. Actually, I just noticed that I didn't update the the influencers apply until, so I need to go back in and change that. I had previously had this set as an expired campaign, but I'm going to make that active by selecting tomorrow as the open until date. The campaign now is live on the marketplace. You can see that indicated here where it says open. Since this is a demo campaign, I actually already have some data in here and some influencers that have applied. So let's take a quick look at what that looks like. As influencers apply to the campaign, you will receive an email letting you know that they have applied. That can be managed through the notification center down in the bottom right-hand side of this screen. In the notification section, new application, if that's checked, you're going to get an email anytime an influencer applies. Link uploaded, that means anytime an influencer uploads a link, which I'll talk about in just a second, you're going to get an email as well. You can deselect either of those if you choose not to get a notification. So at the overview tab, you're going to just get a quick snapshot of the campaign. I have one active influencer who's uploaded 3 links. Engagement's not yet showing, so engagement is pulled on a nightly basis. So as influencers upload their URLs for the work that they're completing, you're not going to see engagement metrics right away. You'll need to wait to the next day to see those. Potential reach is essentially the total following that any influencer has that's part of your campaign. So I only have one influencer right now, and they have a reach of just over 2,000, or they have just over 2,000 followers. So that's how we calculate the potential reach. And I have one pending application, which is shown here, and also pending applications here. So with pending applications, you can click on the influencer's name, and you'll be taken to their profile. There you can view their social activity, their bio, their contact information, everything that is kind of relevant to making a decision as to whether or not they'd be a good fit for the campaign. So we'll take a quick look at this influencer just to give you a quick idea of what that looks like. So we've got a little bio here, the gear reviews, their total followers of 478. I'm kind of looking for influencers that have a little bit more a little bit more following than that. Interests and partnership types are certainly in line. Social channels, I can click on this and go directly to their Facebook personal page, but I can also go up here to this activities tab and click on filter content by social channel and click on the Facebook icon, and I will get a total snapshot of what they are routinely sharing on Facebook or posting to Facebook here. If they had other social channels connected like Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, I would see the icons here and I could click on those as well. The GravityFed icon, if you're not aware of this, GravityFed actually provides influencers with a review platform where they can actually publish full-length product reviews, or if they have their own blog or website where they publish content, review content, they can publish a brief description or a snippet to GravityFed and then include a link to their site where the full review lives. The benefit to publishing content on GravityFed is that we then push it out to our social channels, we push it on our newsletters, and also to our third-party media partners. So it really provides a nice added boost to the content that influencers are sharing. And also, a little bit of added brand exposure for the brand too, that are included in that content. So it's actually kind of a best practice to ask influencers to either publish a full-length review on GravityFed or to have them publish a snippet. More information on all that can be found in the Getting Started guide. So back to the campaign dashboard. So I have a pending application here. If I wanted to message this influencer, I could click this open chat button. As you can see, they've already sent a message saying they'd like to test this. I don't think they're a good fit, so I could include a message here like, I don't think this is a good fit at this time. Something like that, and send the message. The influencer will now get an email saying they have a new message on GravityFed, and they can log in to see that. You'll also get an email every time an influencer messages you, letting you know that you have a new message. So you'll need to log in and come to the campaign, and then click on the open chat and respond to the influencer. This chat feature is really handy for product reviews when you need to get shipping information. If you have additional questions for the influencer, they can also message you if they have additional questions. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm going to go ahead and deny this influencer. They're not a good fit for this campaign. So I'm going to click this X right here. If they were a good fit, I could click the check mark and accept them. Once denied, they will go into our denied queue, which I'll show you in the activities tab next. Links by social, this is just a breakdown of the links that have been shared. So my one influencer has shared 3 links, one to Twitter, one to GravityFed, and one to Instagram. And I'll show you what that looks like on the activities tab. So we're going to click activity up here in the top. And now I can get a snapshot of the activity that's occurred with this campaign. So I have one influencer who has uploaded 3 links. So as influencers are completing work, if you're asking influencers to post photos to Instagram, for instance, when they post those photos, they can take that specific URL where that content is and upload it to the dashboard that they have on their end. Once they do that, that content becomes available to you. So this influencer, this is a test campaign, obviously. So this isn't specific. This is definitely just test data. It's not specific to the backpack, obviously, but it gives you a sense of what this would look like. So if this influencer uploaded, 3 links or 3 URLs, I can now click on the View Posts button down here, and I will go to. It will take me directly to that content on Twitter or on Instagram or whatever channel they've posted it to. I'll also be able to see some engagement that's associated with each post. Campaign metrics up here shows me that there have been 3 links uploaded. I don't have engagement metrics. Again, that's calculated on a nightly basis, so that should appear tomorrow. Potential reach. This influencer has just over 2,000 followers, so that's where that potential reach comes from. As I have more influencers, obviously that potential reach is going to go up. You have some filtering options at the top, so if you want to filter content that's been uploaded by, say, Instagram, you can click on the Instagram icon, and that's going to show you all the influencers that have uploaded Instagram links. So really handy way to keep track of everything. If you click on the campaign tab, this is the overview of your campaign, what it looks like to influencers. At any time, you can click edit campaign and go back through the stepper to to make any changes, and then hit publish changes when it's complete. So that's how to create and manage a campaign in a nutshell. One thing I will tell you as a nice value add, when you do publish a campaign on GravityFed that's public, we do push out a weekly email to all of our influencers that include those any new campaigns. So it's just a nice way to get some more exposure for your brand, for the campaign, and spark some influencer interest. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, info@gravityfed.com, and stay tuned for additional screencasts.